Welcome to Boca Soul, featuring Calypso. Brought to you by the Calypso Shah Spiritual Center in Boca Raton. Specializing in past lives reading, astrology,
So let's make noise.
event planning, and more. Calypso Spiritual Center, where you discover the beauty of your soul. Call 561-808-9180 to make your appointment. And now, here's today's
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show, Boca Soul Radio Show. We're here live from Calypso Shah Spiritual Center. People that are at home, maybe they want to watch us live, so you can go up into our website, bocasoulcenter.com. Click on the tab radio, and you can see us there live. Right now, we're live streaming. You can see our beautiful energy, our beautiful center. Here today with me, I have Abby.
Hello.
I have Sandra.
Hello, everybody.
And I have our very own Calypso Shah.
Hello.
We every show we feature a live audience, and we love to hear from you. So if you want to come and visit us when we are doing our show, please come by. You can call us to 561-808-9108 on RSVP. And our place here in Boca Raton is 6885 Southwest 18th Street. We're at the Boardwalk Complex. Today we have a great topic going on. We've been talking out throughout the whole week. It's about pet, animals, and spirituality.
Yeah.
And before we begin on the topic, I just wanted to let know audience how we're gonna go, how we manage our topics here. So first we're gonna have Calypso give us our insight from the Bible. It's called the Bible Talk with Calypso. Where actually she's gonna do two pet readings today because everything today is about pets and animals.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And during our show, Sandra is gonna bring up her topics about crystals, Ayurvedic medicine.
Yes. Some
and
Ayurvedic remedies for pets.
excellent, and also about essential oils and how we can use them. We have Abby here. He has great information about plants.
Yep.
Excellent. And as you guys heard me before, I always like to give a little tips about feng shui. So today I was just going to bring some topics related to pets and how you can enhance your life with feng shui and animals. Stay tuned because at the end of this show and throughout the whole show today in this hour, Calypso is going to do a couple of readings. So this is going to be very interesting for people.
It'll be intense.
So yes, excellent. So first of all, we like to bring history to our topics every week. So right now we have Bible Talk with Calypso.
Yay!
Hey, so Calypso, what do you have for us today? What have you been researching?
Okay. So you know that I love the Bible, right?
Yes.
One of the reasons why I bring the Bible is not only because I love it, but because I think that for thousands of years, people use the Bible as a compass, as a
guideline.
Okay, so I think that when I look into the Bible, I can read it like everybody else, but usually what happens when I look at it and purposefully want to find something jump to my eyes. Like I see something I didn't see before.
Excellent.
So yesterday I was studying it, and I'm thinking pets, animals, human. What can I find? Guess what? In Genesis chapter 2, verse 27, I want to bring this, okay? So I read there that God basically say to human and animals to eat almost the same thing. God didn't say there, well, human, you eat the grass, you eat trees, you eat from the trees, fruit, blah, 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 and eat animals. And animals, you will, bad luck.
Yes.
Run for your life, So what I read there, that actually they said that human will eat the fruit and seeds and all that, and animals as well, right?
Yeah.
So this is a very big thing because we grew up for so many years, so many centuries, thinking that God gave us in the Bible, say, take them and do whatever you want.
Exactly. And we will feel like, okay, we can eat animals. You know, I never thought about this from the Bible, which is very interesting. You're saying, you know, from the scriptures says
And the
it doesn't
original purpose of man was to just eat plants.
To eat,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, and live
And
and co
fruits and
you said live in harmony.
Yeah, live in harmony.
You know, nobody needs to run for their life. Nobody needs to suffer. My stuff here, when we talked about it, they asked me, well, but we know in the Bible that later on God is asking to sacrifice animals, right?
Yes, like the lamb.
So I think after what happened in Eden, in the Garden of Eden, something changed. Okay, something changed about animals and about human. If somebody, you know, it was not in harmony. Nothing was in harmony anymore, right?
right.
Okay. So this is one thing. The other thing, and this is maybe a little bit over the charge for some people, but I believe that animals are actually beings that came from other planets.
Wow.
So like there is a planet of cows, there's a planet of elephants, there's a planet of monkeys, and they all came to here.
They came to live with us?
Yeah, with human to do something in this planet. It's a special planet with duality.
Yes, they have their own message to bring us.
Exactly.
Many times we experienced it, even here. Remember when we saw animals?
Exactly. And so this is what I'm saying. I'm saying something happened, they changed it, but we now want to go to the beginning. Because everybody's speaking about Messiah. Coming. Messiah means that we are going back to the beginning. We want to go to Eden. We want to go to the garden with all these good things. We need to go back to the place where we appreciate what we have in this planet. Makes sense?
Excellent.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm sorry, I just wanted to ask her a question. When you were talking about, that's one of the things I want to remind the audience is that Calypso, her native language is Hebrew.
Yeah.
So it's very important when you read the Bible is you're translating exactly from Hebrew to English. So that sometimes we lose the concept of what it means because once throughout so many translations. So I wanted to go back and ask you the question. When we were talking about this topic throughout the week, you were saying exactly the word that used in the Bible referring between the relationship between humans and animals. And the world is ruled.
Yeah, ruled. Yeah,
well, we know Hebrew very well.
Yes.
So the word in Hebrew in the Bible is bayirdu. Yeah. And it has a few meanings. One meaning is rule, to rule.
Okay.
But the other meaning is to go down. Guess what? All these people came down from another place to here. The other thing is that I do always numerology, and this word in numerology is one. Guess what? Connected to God, right?
That's very
so we are now
God.
Exactly. So what he said, he created the man in his image. He created all these creatures and everything there, and he said, you are in my image. Come down now and do my job. Be me. Mm-hmm. Be me doesn't mean, well, you ruler. Think about countries where a ruler take over and, abuse everybody.
Right.
Doesn't go very well, right?
No.
Exactly. So that's what I think many people say, well, the Bible says we can do whatever we want, and I don't think so.
Yeah. What do we have throughout history for the relationship between humans and animals? How's that changed?
Well, through the history of the planet, obviously animals always were part of human life. Farm was most of the place.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But what I like to pay attention is to the Native Americans, or native at all.
Right.
Okay, so native, we saw that they used to hunt animals, but they were very respectful. They were very respectful. They will hunt as much as they need, no more, not less. They will use every part of the animal for their use. They bless the animals, right?
Yeah, I think they really understood the energetic purposes of the animals. That's why they took their own name. It was often after animal name also.
Yeah.
Like a red eagle or.
And that's how we see the symbology of animals throughout different
Yes.
ancient cultures. You know, Sandra knows a lot about
Hinduism.
A lot.
Hinduism, so
Yeah.
it actually, you know, you see how it's the power of that animal
Yeah.
comes into the symbol,
Right.
and these cultures, you know, see that as a connection.
Right. Just touching this from the point of view of today. You eat animals. You go to the super, you take a piece of meat, you eat it, you don't think about it, but guess what? This was an animal. It feelings, suffer, was happy, whatever it is. It thoughts. And now when you eat the meat, you really bring into you the energy of
Right.
this one. So this is what, you know, we have to be careful, because the Indian knew how to do it, but by the blessing the meat and, you know, really, and they actually ate animals that were very free and strong, like the buffalo,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? The
Yes.
buffalo is a very strong animal and very brave and all that. So this bring them this
That
energy.
power and that energy,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right. So guess today you eat animal that was suffering. You basically bring the energy of this suffering into you, and no wonder so many people suffer from panic attacks, from depression, etc.
And that's an excellent point, talking about spirituality, because we were saying that on our last show, and I wanted to bring this from you, that unfortunately we missed you.
It's
We missed you a
okay.
lot
I
on
was
the last
watching
show.
you, and it was so nice to watch you. And
But it's very important. People are thinking, how come people right now are suffering so much depression and anxiety? And, you know, and you can see, okay, you're getting into the energy from these animals that are being so mistreated. And actually the countries that are more, you know, industrialized, people suffer more from depression, which is statistically, it's what it is.
well, this is a big topic. I just want to say that it's very important for everybody to understand what we have so much to say. We are going to put everything that we can say today on our website and our Facebook, so you can always go and read the rest of it.
Okay, well, that was our first segment for the show today, Calypso with history and insights from the Bible. Thank you, Calypso, for that great information. It
Thank
was
you.
perfect today.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, Calypso is going to do a reading on one of my favorite members of my family, which is my pet, Chi-Chi. Afterwards, Sandra is going to bring a lot of information about crystals, chakras,
Ayurvedic remedy.
Ayurvedic, yes, exactly. And essential oils, which are we use them a lot here. Actually,
Yes.
We
we're all
smell
using
so
them
good.
today. And all these topics related to animal spirituality. And stay tuned. On our last segment of this show, Calypso is also doing a reading from a dog from a member from our audience today. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
At Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, learn how your past lives are affecting your present experience in this planet. Calypso will read your past life's experiences and help you overcome personal issues, grow spiritually, and find inner peace. Call to schedule an appointment at 561-808-9108. Service provided by Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, 561-808-9108. With a nationwide knowledge in the real estate market, Stefan Statlander will give you the best tools available in the market to make that real estate transaction a breeze. Buying, selling, renting, personal or commercial. Stefan is a broker associate and has the experience and reliability you have been looking for. Brokerage with State Land Brown, LLC. Call to set up an appointment at 561-572-1911. Our community is growing every day, and our show streams through iHeartRadio to any place in the world. Don't lose the opportunity to advertise during our show. Call at 561-808-9108.
Welcome back to our live radio show, Boca Soul, where you discover the beauty of your soul. So if you just join in and just tune us, our topic today is spirituality and the relationship between animals, pets, humans. We just took a little bit, Calypso brought us a little bit information from the Bible, which was great. And for people that doesn't know where we are, we're here at the 6885 Southwest 18th Street at the Boardwalk Complex. We're having our studio here at Calypso Shah Spiritual Center. You can also watch us live at bocasoulcenter.com. Just click on the tab that says radio. You will see us there. You can see our beautiful environment, our great view, and our great energy. So we were talking about today about spirituality and pets. First, I want to ask a question to Calypso.
Yeah.
She has a very interesting philosophy about animals and past lives.
Mm-hmm.
So Calypso, before you do the reading on my dog.
And everybody that watch it can see this cutie right here sitting. Yeah.
So what do you think is the connection between animals and past lives?
Okay, so what I believe today is that most pets are reincarnation of human. Make sense to you?
That's
Okay.
a little.
Oh, you responded to that right away.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
like, yep.
Yep. So yeah, so basically, for different reasons, humans begin to reincarnate in animals in the past to learn one thing or another. But now many humans are reincarnating in animals. So I have two explanations to it. One of it is that we need to learn how to be on the other side and understand animals and understand what they feel. So we can, like we said before, we can get to a point where we all live together in harmony. Mm-hmm. The other part, the many people, and I want to say this is very important, think that animals have better life.
Wow.
They say, oh, this cat, which life? Oh, my dog, I would like to be like my dog, is like just resting, not doing anything.
I know, you don't have no responsibilities, and when you're a pet, you're just being so nurtured all the time.
Exactly. So what happens that many people, when they go out of the body and they have a choice, that they decide to come as a pet.
Wow, very
So this is, so it's like, there are different reasons to it, but when I look more and more, and it's funny because in my Facebook I have so many people that put videos of animals that they do human stuff. Yeah. And we say, oh, it's so cute, and like you don't even think even more, but for me it's like the human in a body of dog that want to do something that they did before. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is what is going on, and we people nurture their animals and their pets like babies. They say, this is my baby. You say, he's part of my family.
Oh, yes, yes.
So 100 years ago, people would not say the dog is part of my family. There's a dog.
Yes.
But today people say, this is my baby. People who buy clothing, actually we have a store here next to us. Yeah. They buy clothing. Yeah. They put more money into their pets sometimes than in themselves.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So I have a lot of stories about pets and all that. We can't do all of them, but I want to do the reading of your beautiful Michi Michi. So explain about her, about him. You see, I call her.
Yeah, so my dog, his name is Chichi. He's actually a rescue dog. People that are not seeing us live on video, so my dog looks kind of like a small fox. He's kind of like a brown reddish color with a half tail. He's black. He is a mix of a Chihuahua.
So cute. So
actually very mild temperament.
Although Chichi is with us today, when we at the show that we had to cancel because of lightning, already was here, and I was reading, like immediately I got into reading because we were in a car. You brought me to here, and immediately when I went in, I'm like, this is a lady. This is a paparazzi lady, like somebody famous. And so when I find out that she was really a famous woman, being chased by paparazzi all the time, and was really annoyed by it, and just wanted peace and quiet. Wow. And she thought, well, I want to be a dog because I believe that in her life she saw dogs and nobody was like after them, everybody was touching them, but not like in their face. So this is what
And you know what the interesting part of this is? I always try to take pictures of my dog, and he always hides. It's like he knows we're going. And I always felt he was scared from the flash. And even though now with the cell phone you can take a picture without the flash, he's always like, I don't know. It's funny. He's very shy. He doesn't like to look himself in the mirror. It's weird.
Shy just being filmed right now.
now is not so shy, but what I found out when I do reading to animals, they will come. They will just like I talk with their owner, and they will be around, and suddenly when I talk about them, they come and they lay down between us or in front of us or under my legs, and they look, and you can tell that they know that they are the topic. What I wanted to say is that like she really was talented but shy, and that's what happened to a lot of talented people today. And in Hollywood and etc. They have the talent, but they are shy. And we talk about Robin Williams.
Yeah.
You could be very talented, and in front of the camera you jump and you do, and then you're shy. You want to have your private life.
Yeah.
Which we have as people, we need to respect it. So.
Yeah.
Great. I wanted to ask Sandra, because for us it's very odd to hear that people reincarnate on, back into animals.
Yes.
But Sandra, you've been to India, which is very common to say something like this.
Yeah, and actually there's some places in India where people wear a veil over their face, like on top of the nose, covering their mouth, to make sure they don't inhale any insects, like bugs, flies, mosquitoes, exactly. So they wear a white veil over their face.
Because of
reincarnating.
And to make sure, that's why a lot of people are vegetarians too. All this is connected to the reincarnation.
And the cow is sacred. And
the cow is, yes.
Well,
they take very good care. They're very, the nature, they nurture the animal. The nature is all part of being in harmony.
Right.
So
that's excellent. Calypso, thank you so much for doing the
You're
reading
welcome.
for my pet.
Welcome.
This is very interesting. And now we have a little bit more space so Sandra can bring us more information about crystals, about essential oils, and how we can help our pets.
Sure. So we can start with essential oil. And we are proud to be distributors now at Calypso Shah of Young Living Essential Oils. If you have any questions, you can always call us, and we're going to guide you through that. So for animals, Marta, if your pet is agitated or
stressed,
stressed or cannot sleep, you can put this one. I love it, Peace and Calming. You can put it in the bath and bath like few drops, maybe 8 drops, and bath Chi-Chi in it.
Oh, awesome.
And
it's nice.
Yes, it's very nice. And they're also therapeutic grade oils. That means they can be taken externally and internally. So you can put like 2 to 3 drops in the water and give her to drink.
Wow, great. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
And no problem. And for the crystals, we have this Dalmatian jasper. So you can see, also the name Dalmatian jasper, it relates to the Dalmatian dogs.
The Dalmatian.
Yes. So they're like kind of whitish with black flakes on it. And this stone, Calypso, you're gonna love it because it's the best stone for telepathic communication with animals.
Give me one, please.
And it's also an aura cleaner. So you can always try to meditate with this stone on your pet, and you're gonna have can try to pick up some telepathic message.
And they're very intuitive animals.
Yeah.
We know that they sense so many things. That, they know when there is earthquake, they will do something. They will start, or they run, or they cry, or they hide. They're very intuitive to everything.
Yeah, and these stones, they can help you with getting the message from the animals.
Right.
The intuition, because sometimes they want to give us something, but we don't know how to read them.
Right.
So
very
the Dalmatian jasper will help.
This is something I just want to add, that in the future we'll do more sessions about pets. It will be, we think about maybe doing one about dogs, just about dogs, one about cats. One of the reasons we don't want to bring dog and cats in the same day and We have to run for our life here.
Birds.
But we will get more instructions what to do and how to make it better, the communication and everything else.
Yes, I know Sandra also had some information about the angel connected.
Oh yes, the angel connected to pet healing, it's Angel Raphael. Rapha in Hebrew means healer and doctor. So he's a healer for animals. Any concerns you have with your animals, your pets, you can call upon him and he's going to help you.
Awesome.
If you lose your pet or your pet is ill or anything, call on Angel Raphael.
Yeah,
great
very
information.
Good idea. Very good
Excellent.
idea.
So let's talk about more. We were talking about before about history and pets and animals, and we didn't clarify it for people when we were talking about how come animals separated themselves and became pets. You know, like back in the days, people didn't have pets before. It was a totally different relationship.
Well, I think gradually things happen the way that they happen. You know, the native, like we said, were very respectful using the animals. We saw that Abel and Cain. So Abel was the one that ate the sheep and all that. And they say that Cain killed Abel because God liked him more, because he was the shepherd. Remember we say, so we have Moses. Remember Moses was shepherd as well, and God
King David also.
And King
Many
David.
shepherds.
Many shepherds.
Yeah.
So when God saw that the person is good with the animals and is kind and is looking after them, he thought that he could be a good ruler. He could be a good leader.
Yeah.
So this is kind of okay. I'm going a little bit away from the topic, but I think gradually people took animals more and more as their, you know, and I think they took it a lot from the Bible, like we can do whatever we want. We need them, we'll use them, until we get to today with technology. You can do so much good things, but you can do so much bad things, because with technology we put cows into machines that tell them what to do. They don't have grass. They don't have freedom. And a lot of things about cows is freedom. They're very, like, they're out and about in the field. And
yeah, it's the mother. It represents the mother.
Right.
With the milk, feeding all the babies.
Right.
Great topics right now. So thank you, Calypso, for all this
You're welcome.
information. Actually, it was very helpful with me with the reading. Anybody out there that wants to have a reading for their pet and see what their relationship maybe they had in a past life, please contact us at 561-808-9108. And you can also visit our website, and you can schedule an appointment and bring your dog and have a reading with, you know, Calypso. And it's a lot of great insights. A lot of people feel like they have much more connection with their pets. So here we are, and we can help you. Also with our essential oils that Sandra is bringing. She's bringing a little bit of information every show, but we have all our information right here. If you can always call us or write something on our Facebook page, Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, or on our website, or just send us a question. We're here always to help.
And we also we retail here all the crystals and the stone that we bring on the show. We have them in our center. So please feel free to call and order from us if you need any.
Great. So next, Abby's gonna talk a little bit more about plants, animals, their relationship. I'll bring you some insight about feng shui.
Oh, the Ayurvedic remedy.
An Ayurvedic remedy. Yeah, I forgot about the remedy.
I forgot to.
So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
At Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, learn how your past lives are affecting your present experience in this planet. Calypso will read your past life's experiences and help you overcome personal issues, grow spiritually, and find inner peace. Call to schedule an appointment at 561-808-9108. Service provided by Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, 561-808-9108. With a nationwide knowledge in the real estate market, Stefan Statlander will give you the best tools available in the market to make that real estate transaction a breeze. Buying, selling, renting, personal or commercial. Stefan is a broker associate and has the experience and reliability you have been looking for. Brokerage with Stateland Brown, LLC. Call to set up an appointment at 561-572-1911. Our community is growing every day, and our show streams through iHeartRadio to any place in the world. Don't lose the opportunity to advertise during our show. Call at 561-808-9108.
Welcome back to our live radio show, Boca Soul, where you discover the beauty of your soul. If you just tune in into our station, our topic today is spirituality and the relationship with, humans, pets, animals. We had Calypso at the beginning talking a little bit about Bible and all these interesting stories that blends in with our topic.
Yes.
She also did a reading on my dog, Chichi. She gave me a lot of great insights. So it helps a lot to know what's going on with him. And also, if you want to have an appointment, you can anytime call back to 561-808-9108. You can have a reading by Calypso. She's also a pet psychic, so she can do a reading on your pet if there's something that is going on with your animal and you can't figure it out what it is.
I wanted to say something about it, that I can do reading by phone if you give me name even on how you call email.
Yeah.
Send a photograph over.
Email, yes. And in the future, very near future, we're going to do Skype as well. So I want you to know that you could be as far as possible, as far from us, and still get the service.
Yeah. Awesome. And I think here from our live audience, we have somebody that has a picture of their pet. So Calypso is going to do a very small reading on this cute animal. So,
you tell us the name. It's a cat. Athena.
Athena is her name, and it's this beautiful white and brown cat. She looks so cute.
Okay, so I would just come with a very short thing. First of all, I see a princess. Okay, and Erica? Just whenever I say something, just tell me if you see, because she's a princess, trust me. Right? She's a princess, and she was actually princess in past lifetime, which is very strong. And we, obviously today we think princess like there's so few of them, but through the history there were a lot of people that were royalty. So she is royalty, and she thinks it's royalty. And the very past lifetime, like before she reincarnated here, she was even celebrity. I don't know, we have celebrity today. I don't know why.
That's why they're on the show.
Yeah, celebrity. Yeah. Yeah. So I think she's a little bit selfish. I would say.
More than a little bit.
Yeah. It's all about her, and I think it's a little bit hard because she's supposed to learn a little bit more humility, but she's not. She's not learning. She's supposed to come into a body that is not this beautiful, and learn, but she's not learning. But you can teach her. And it's actually one of the things that I want to tell people, if your pet is, as this past lifetime, whatever it was before, you can talk with them. You can actually tell them things. You can teach them. You can really educate them. Okay? So, it's to talk with her. Tell her, you want to learn a lesson here. Be a little bit less selfish. Okay? Thank you so much.
That was a great reading.
That was a great reading. Thank you.
Very
Calypso.
interesting.
Very interesting. Yes. So we are here on the set at Calypso Shah Spiritual Center. If you want to come over and join our live audience, please give us a call, 561-808-9108 throughout the week. So you can reserve your spot. Right now, spots are very small and limited. And we're here at 6885 Southwest 18th Street here in Boca Raton. This place is called the Boardwalk. We have a beautiful view here from the lake.
Amazing, amazing view.
Yes, it's very energizing. It's very.
Yeah. And you know what? Everybody that come to here just doesn't want to go away.
I know.
They just want to stay here.
It feels
There's
home.
something here.
It feels
It feels home all the way.
So Sandra has some Ayurvedic recipes here for our dog,
Oh, yes,
so she
I
can
want-
help us.
Yes, I wanted to give a quick Ayurvedic remedy for pets, for animals in general.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a large piece of copper. This is my own bracelet, copper bracelet, so it's this material. And you can put it in a clay pot, put some water over it, boil it, and you can just simply give this, put it in the dog food or animal food,
Cool.
so they can eat it.
They eat the copper?
And no, not the copper.
Oh.
You strain the water. Yes, you
Wow.
put it in their food.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good to say
and-
take the copper because animals sometimes they will just grab whatever in their mouth. You don't want them.
Yeah, no, yes, you strain the water. Yes, and also in Ayurveda, the materials matters a lot. So put it in a clay pot. It's not plastic because all this works with energy.
Okay,
You know?
so the energy is very
Yes,
important.
and copper is
Can
a
it be
very.
wood as well?
Can it be what?
Wood.
a wood container?
A wood
No,
container.
it needs to be clay pot
Okay.
because clay pot it's like earthware. It's
Okay.
directly connected to the earth.
Wow.
The
All
wood
right.
too, but in this
In this
specific,
specific one. Okay.
it's
good to
clay
know.
pot.
Great, excellent. And now we have here Abby. He has a bunch of different information he collected about plants and
Yeah.
how it can help us with our pets.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, plants and pets, they go hand in hand. They've been living together forever. All animals. The relationship is really interesting. But I want to talk about some pets that people have, so like cats and dogs. For cats, they're really sensitive to smells, and one particular plant that they love the smell of is called catnip. It's like part of the mint family, so it's a little minty, a little lemony, and it's often you'll find it inside their toys. If you want them to be in a certain area, you sprinkle it in that area, and the chemical compound of that is called nepetalactone. And the plant is can also be called catmint because it's part of the mint family. For cats, it actually acts as a stimulant. It boosts them, gives them energy.
It's mild aphrodisiac.
Yeah, it's a mild
Yeah.
aphrodisiac as well. But for humans, who often you can have it in tea in Oriental countries, you'll see they like to drink it in the tea. It acts as a mild sedative, so it's a bit different depending on if you're a human or an animal.
It's
Yeah,
very
believe it or
interesting
not.
that we both can use it, but it affects us in different ways.
Completely different way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
different beings. Another cool remedy. This one's more for farm folks, for your cattle, for your sheep, animals. You can use a flower called calendula, and you take the flower and you squeeze the juice out of it, or you pound it in, a little bucket or something. And with that juice, you can cure their coughs. You spritz it up their nose, put it in their nostrils, and it gets rid of their cough. It's a
Wow.
cough remedy for them. And it also helps with inflammation in general. If they're inflamed in any different parts, it's a natural remedy. You just take some of the juice and you put it in water, and take that water and give it to them, feed it to them, and within a matter of days they could be cured. So it's pretty
Awesome.
cool. Instead of using chemicals and different types of things, we can actually cure these things naturally. I also wanted to say we talk about kind of a general plant, which is grass, and you often find that cats and dogs
And
eat
cows.
grass.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
well,
see
cows,
that.
cows eat grass all the time, but you don't normally think, cats and dogs, they like meat, they like different things, but they actually eat the grass to help them with digestion. It helps them, process the foods and go through their system. And for humans, we eat leafy greens. The chlorophyll inside those dark green leaves is really good for getting rid of toxins and for clearing our system and also for digestion. And that's what I have today.
Great.
Yeah,
I wanted.
think
I'm
just-
sorry, I had a little question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
When you talk about the remedy from the calendula, can I use that on my dog? Is that safe?
It's not generally for dogs. It's more for bigger animals like sheep and cows.
Yeah, but I had a friend, actually her cat was eating calendula all the time. She was selling herbs, organic herbs, and her cat was just chewing on that calendula, and it did wonders for the cat. So
there you go. You can always try.
Try it.
I mean, that'll probably be the hard part.
It's safe for us to eat also.
Right. I've seen that on lotions too.
Yeah, it's excellent skin remedy.
You could eat it
it's excellent skin remedy.
Awesome. I wanted to say just a thing. That with all our advice, we always want to talk with your veterinarian before you do anything. You know, you always want to consult the doctor.
Or consult your vet.
And I mean, like we say about any remedy that is natural. If you have very severe, condition or whatever, you always talk with your doctor first.
Yes, that's a very important thing. I'm happy you clarified this for the audience.
We're just giving basic home remedies, folkloric remedies.
I mean, it could be very good, and I prefer always to go to the natural things, but I know that sometimes people take literally what they hear.
Sure.
And especially when it's in the radio, when somebody talk on the radio, take it literally. I want you to be aware.
That's excellent. Thank you so much for that information, Avi. That was great. You did a great job for that.
Very nice.
What do you have for us today in the feng shui sector?
Oh, I have a lot of different things. I am trying to get as much information I can in just that little segment. So I don't know if you guys want to ask me a question before.
I have a question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
I was wondering about specifically cats and cat litter, where the best place in the house to keep the cat litter is for the energy-wise feng shui in my house.
Oh, that's excellent question, because if people doesn't know about feng shui is the way you arrange your house so you have the flow, the chi energy flowing and helping you throughout many different aspects of your life. And if we think about a cat litter box, that's something that we don't want to have. So I have the answer for you, and I have the answer for the audience, but we have to go for a break.
Oh, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So when we come back, I'll talk about a little bit of feng shui. Calypso is going to do another reading for a beautiful dog we have over here.
Yeah,
she's actually very nice and quiet right now over there.
She's adorable.
And so people that are just tuned in to us, if you want to see the rerun from our show, go to bocasoulcenter.com, click on the tab radio. You can see right now streaming live, or you can also see all of the reruns we have from another show. So if you have more questions, want to know more tips, there we are. And if you anytime want to call and sign up for an appointment with Calypso, she's a past life reader, pet psychic. You can call us throughout the week, 561-808-9108, and we'll be right back here at Boca Soul Radio Show.
At Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, learn how your past lives are affecting your present experience in this planet. Calypso will read your past life's experiences and help you overcome personal issues, grow spiritually, and find inner peace. Call to schedule an appointment at 561-808-9108. Service provided by Calypso Shah Spiritual Center, 561-808-9108. With a nationwide knowledge in the real estate market, Stefan Statlander will give you the best tools available in the market to make that real estate transaction a breeze. Buying, selling, renting, personal or commercial. Stefan is a broker associate and has the experience and reliability you have been looking for. Brokerage with Stateland Brown, LLC. Call to set up an appointment at 561-572-1911. Our community is growing every day, and our show streams through iHeartRadio to any place in the world. Don't lose the opportunity to advertise during our show. Call at 561-808-9111. 9108.
Welcome back to our live radio show, Boca Soul, where you discover the beauty of your soul. If people haven't heard us about what we do in the show, we're always talking about current regular topics, and we bring it from the spiritual side. And today our topic is spirituality and the relationship between animals, pets, and humans. So we had a little bit talk, Calypso brought from the Bible. Sandra brought great topics about the energy healing, Ayurvedic recipes for your pets. Abby talked about plants and also a lot of different cool topics and how they relate with animals. He had a question for me before, so if you want to rephrase it for the audience.
The question that I had was, where should cat litter be placed in your house that keeps the energy positive in all the places that need be?
Yes, exactly. So first of all, on feng shui, having pets, it's a great way to bring fire energy into your home. So if you feel sad, if you feel depressed, if you feel you need something going on in your life, go out, get a pet, get something that you can really have time and take care of it. That's very important in feng shui. So you can get a fish tank, you can get a cat, you can get a dog. And to answer the question you had to me, so obviously nobody wants to see a cat litter. And I've seen on the market they have these nice, cool cat litters that they even clean up themselves. So that's the best, the best feng shui. Obviously not everybody can afford it, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad feng shui. Have just a regular plain one. So the best place to have it is either in the laundry room, in like corner away closet, or in your garage. Please never have it in your kitchen or dining room. Those two places, not good, or even your bedroom, just because, yes, totally makes sense. Exactly. You don't want to mix that.
You don't want to see that.
Yes, when you're eating. So
is it possible to put it in the bathroom?
You can put it in the bathroom. It's not great, obviously, but I know a lot of people live in small spaces and in small apartments. So if that's the place you have, you know, better that than having on the kitchen. I know a lot of people have it on the kitchen, so that's definitely not to avoid when you're thinking about feng shui and energy.
Okay.
So we also I have much more information. So I was telling you guys before, feng shui has a lot of symbolism with animals. So dogs bring a lot of life energy, fire. If you have a fish tank, they bring a lot of success to your career. So if that's what you want to increase energy,
we all do.
So have a fish tank. And so if you want to have a relationship, you're maybe lonely and you're trying to find that somebody else, don't have one fish on your fish tank. Please have at least 2 or 3. So that brings the community, the group energy.
I've heard that fish get lonely when they're by themselves also. Yeah, they like to have like the same type of fish.
Yes,
with them.
Exactly. So it's very important. So that's very good feng shui. And also turtles, they symbolize longevity. So sometimes people have turtles like on a tank. In feng shui, usually also 2 animals are a symbolism. So you don't also have to keep them live. You can also have a picture if you can take care of them. And maybe next time you are up to having a live animal in your house. And cats are actually symbol of financial luck. So you see these cat clay, you know, sculptures when you go to a Chinese restaurant. You know how they always have it right there. Yes. So feng shui. So please do not neglect your pets. That's like a representation of how you're taking care of yourself. So if you neglect your pets, you're neglecting yourself and your life. So avoid this and always try to nurture. Don't try to have too many pets to bring too much energy if you can't take care of them.
Right.
And I think when you have too many pets, it's overwhelming.
Exactly.
Sometimes, and they basically with their energy take over, and then human feel empowered sometimes. I heard about many people that they have so much chaos in the house because the dogs, cats, birds, etc. took over and they have no space there.
Exactly. Right. And that's very important you touch that topic, because in feng shui, for example, it's not good to have sleeping with your dog in your bed, and moreover if it's the couple's bed, just because that animal is dividing their relationship. I mean, it's very obvious how it's in the bed, but the energy.
Their baby, that's
Yes.
the problem, that people see their pet as baby, as
Oh
a
yes,
child.
yes, of course.
And many parents have the kids sleeping with them, which is not recommended as well.
Of course, for intimacy, yes, of course. But also, you keep a bed of it's a very good feng shui having beds throughout, different places around your house, so you can keep your dog nearby you. So you can have a small bed for him in the living room, a small bed for him in your room.
Oh, cute.
Yes, or in your kids' room, because
Sure.
usually dogs like to go around, or cats like to go on sleep in different places around the house.
We have a pet here today from the audience.
Yes. So we have Calypso here. She will do a reading on the dog's name?
Yes.
Mincy. That she's so cute.
Mitzi. And because our time is short, so obviously I do like quick reading. So what I saw, and you see us, she's coming.
Yeah, Mitzi,
Did you see this?
Mitzi, you're the scholar.
That's what I'm saying.
You're talking about her.
They come. Okay. So what I saw, that it's a young, maybe teenager, that, yes, teenager, that reincarnated in her, and his mission was to help people understand more about pets and help pets as well. So he is a helper. He is like an angel.
She is.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is my thing, that when I see pets, I see the spirit. I keep calling to your dog, and to,
Yes.
I see the spirit.
Wow.
So she is an angel. She wanted to come and help. Do you feel it?
I do. She helped train the other two dogs that we have in the house, and she's always good at like that.
Yeah. So she likes to help and be helpful and useful.
She likes to be involved in everything you're doing.
Exactly. Okay, and I can give you a longer reading later on, hopefully, but since our time is short, it just, a little bit. Okay?
I think we have a little bit more time, or maybe not for the next time. I guess we do it off radio.
Yeah, I will do off radio. I think this will help you a lot to understand what she's doing.
Yeah.
And you can talk with her about it. You can communicate with her
I
and
do
say,
like talking to her.
of course, because she's so smart and she's so beautiful.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for everybody that is out there hearing our show. Don't forget to watch our reruns on our website, bocasoulcenter.com.
Yeah, when you watch the rerun, we'll have an exclusive yoga pose for the show, but it's only on the rerun.
Oh yes, that's something that we were having it before live, but it's getting a little messy. So now we have them, we tape them separately, and the ones we had for this show is the cat pose and the dog pose, obviously.
Perfect.
So that's why we brought it in. So people that want to join in our live radio to be part of our audience, please call at 561-808-9108 and give us a call. Reserve your spot. If you want to have a reading from Calypso, you can use the same number, and we're here at 6885 Southwest 18th Street at the Boardwalk Complex. Make sure you listen to us next week, because we're actually going to talk about children and reincarnation. So that's our next topic for the show. Have a great weekend and enjoy your Labor Day.
Now we have a special surprise. It was Martha, our host, and Lior, Calypso, and Stefan's son's birthday this week. So we're all going to sing them a happy birthday. And we have a cake.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lior and Martha. Happy birthday to you.
Come on.
Make a wish.
Come on, go, go, go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Hey, I help you.
There you go. Thanks for
Okay.
watching.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
Cake is missing candle, but it's good.
Thanks for listening to Boca Soul, featuring Calypso, brought to you by the Calypso Shah Spiritual Center in Boca Raton, specializing in past lives readings, astrology, plus energy healing, event planning, and more. Calypso Spiritual Center, where you discover the beauty of your soul. Call 561-808-9180 to make your appointment. And tune in again next week for more